Alright, it says we're live. I'll just get that opening. Oh, had my computer on. There we go. Alright, we're good there. We're good there. Alright, let's do this. Well, obviously, wait a second. You know? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm a little tired, but I'll try my best to be super active and you know, I'll try my best. We're creating a new world. What should I call this? I don't really know. I don't know. Well, let's just, that's not how you spell that word. Let's just do that. That's good enough. Difficulty, that's fine. Always gotta do keep inventory. Looks good to me. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Huh, wonder what happened there. I summoned you, like usual. It's that time of the week again. It's 7 on a Saturday night for me. How's the volume? I gotta make sure that's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Actually, let's turn music. Let's turn music on to like, I don't know, 30%, I would say. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing fine. It's been a decent day. Got a little bit of stuff done. How have you been? How are you doing? How's your day? We're just gonna be kind of hanging out. It's gonna be another chill stream. We're not gonna be playing Barton of Gangan anymore. I don't really have any major plans for this game, I guess. The save. Ooh. I hope it wasn't anything too bad. Yeah, I remember, I've never, like, I've broken a bone a couple times. Not a couple times. One time, and then I've gotten kind of injured other times. But I remember the one time I broke a bone. It was in my foot, and all I was doing was just walking down a flight of stairs. And then I misstepped, that it broke my foot. So it's like, I don't know. Well, I guess that doesn't sound awful. I'm glad it wasn't anything worse. Could always be worse. But yeah. Ooh, cool. No, I remember when I had my broken foot, I was in 7th grade, and I had to have crutches for a week. Like, it was, I had to have a boot on, and then I had crutches, and so I had to walk around like that for like a week. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, to be honest. Like, it was fine. But then I remember one time in history class, I was just sitting there. I had the crutches were leaning up against the wall. I was just kind of sitting there, and then our teacher was like getting super into the lesson or something like that, and he was just like talking and doing whatever, and then like something came up, and he was like a little bit angry or something. I don't remember all the details, but then he like grabs one of my crutches and just hurls it across the room. And he's like, oh, and he just throws it. But like the whole class goes silent. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the heck? And he just picks it up, brings it back over, and he's like, I'm sorry. And then just puts it back down. And I'm like, dude, you gave me like a memory for life. You don't have to be sorry for that. This is kind of funny. Oh yeah, I'm sure the first couple times are bad, but probably, I mean, it's not good, but probably at some point you just get used to it. I imagine. I mean, I don't know. But I imagine probably. But, yeah. And we got enough to make a torch. A couple torches. Look at that. yeah, I imagine. I don't think I've ever been unable to walk. I've thankfully never been super injured in my life or like any serious, you know, like crazy. Um, I did get pneumonia for a week. Oh, it was the same year that I had my broken foot too. So seventh grade was just a real bag of treats. Um, but yeah, I had pneumonia for a week, which is a whole another freaking story. But how life works. Life is just full of nonsense. All right, I gotta figure out where I want to build my house. I have a vision in mind, but I gotta figure out where I want to build it. Ooh, I can get a bed. Come here. I don't know. I've just been feeling like kind of coming back to Minecraft. I've missed it. It's been like a little over a month. We'll grab a couple of these for decoration. Yeah, we all got something. Well, maybe not as bad, but I don't know. I find my back. I feel like I'm like 80 years old. I'm like walking around and I'm like, oh, my back. But I also do have a kind of hard labor manual job, so it probably explains part of it. I gotta like lift stuff like all day. It's not very fun. But there's worse things out there, I suppose. Didn't I? Oh, there we go. You made 2 bags of popcorn? Dang. I don't do much popcorn. I'm not really a popcorn guy. I used to, and then I kind of just stopped liking it after a little while. I don't know why. Man, there's like a ton of animals here. I'm looking for like a plains biome. But, no, I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for, right here. Oh, and there's a village there, though. I don't want to be next to a village. But this is kind of the nice setup. We'll build it right here. This will be our home base. I got a vision that I have in mind. Might need to clear this out, so I'll set up things up here, under this tree. Crafting table, furnace. I'll take a couple of you. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that, but I can kind of take a guess as to what that is. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I don't think I had anything. Trying to think. I don't think I did. But yeah, that doesn't... Yeah. I'll say sorry? I don't know. I don't really know how to... I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now. You can probably tell. But, yeah. I'm trying to think. I didn't really have anything. I think the closest thing was I had my tonsils out when I was 4. But that wasn't really anything bad. Ooh, yeah, that sounds really bad. Well, I'm sorry I had to go through that. Is it still bad now? I'm assuming how you worded it. It is. I feel like how you're wording it, it's not a huge issue now, but I'm hoping it's not a big issue anymore. Oh, okay. Are you doing the thing where you're trying to say anything but hello? Well, welcome? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm trying to get super energetic, but it's been one of those days where it's like you're kind of just tired all day. It's been a long week. A long week of... Wasn't there another cow here? Oh, he's up here. Work's been work. That's just what I'll say. But, I don't know. I don't know what this anymore. But yeah, I don't know. Let's make a helmet. Let's make a helmet. Ooh, fear of needles, yeah. No, that'll do it. I'm trying to think. I used to not. I think I had a needle thing for a while. To smelt you off. We need resources. I don't hate them that much. Not as much as I used to. I think I had it for a while. I hate the freaking dentist, though. And not just like oh, I don't like going to the dentist. Like, no, I freaking scared of the dentist. When I was young, I had to go in there all the time. And then when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 maybe, they had to rip out 4 of my freaking molars. It's the worst thing in the world. I mean, obviously they like put me under, but like, I don't know. That's just where it comes from. I don't like dentists because they're just gonna rip my freaking teeth out. And then the annoying part, the not scary part, but the annoying part is when they like have your mouth propped wide open and they're like poking you with all the stuff, and then they're like, "So, how is life going?" And you're like, "Well, I can't freaking respond." Like, what do you want me to do? Stop poking my mouth or stop talking to me. Like, pick one. Oh, dentists. I should probably go back. I gotta go to the dentist at some point. I gotta get my wisdom teeth out soon. They're coming in and it hurts on like a regular basis, but you know, I don't got the time to go to the dentist. Yeah, it definitely is a weird thing. Man, you have... I gotta be careful how I word this, but you have, like, the most insane freaking childhood. You're like, I got born into this world and just got hit with, like, Pharaoh's curse right off the bat. Like, yeesh. I'm sorry for that. But hey, you're here now. And that's what matters. But what matters is you went through all that and you're still here now. You're tough, you're strong, you're going through it, you're fighting through it. That's what really matters. I don't know where else I was going to say about that, but you know, that's the important thing. The important thing is you made it through it. We all did. We all made it through our things and we're here now. Yeah, that's just what we got to think about. Everything in life brought us to this moment right now where I'm digging up some dirt. Yeah, I haven't had anything too crazy. I feel like when you're a kid, you go through like a bunch of stuff, like, and it's a wide, you know, variety of things. But I feel like as a kid, you go through like a bunch of crazy things, and then when you get older, it's just sort of like, nothing really crazy happens. Like, I haven't had anything crazy happen to me in a while. You would think stuff would happen at my job. Like, I'm driving a forklift around, we're in a warehouse, like, you'd think stuff would happen. I'm trying to think. I don't think anything's happened or almost happened. Yeah, the biggest thing is I just get the cold. I remember a few years back, this was way before I started YouTube, like early 2023 maybe. We were, you know, it was just like, I don't know. I was at my job, I was doing my thing. And then I got sick with COVID again. I've had COVID like 3 or 4 times now. It's freaking nuts. I haven't had it in a while, but I had it a few times early on there. And I had to stay home because my job didn't want me to go to work. And so I had just had to stay home. But it was like so bad that like I couldn't even get out of bed. I was just stuck. It was the worst thing in the world. Like I had never been that sick. Like ever. It was really bad. And then like earlier this year I was out for those 3 days, and then that was also really bad. I was like throwing up nonstop. I don't know, that's probably the most sick I've been in a while. I don't think I've had an ear infection. I heard they, well, no pun intended, but I heard they kind of suck. Um, but I've had to get the like tubes in your ears because you have too much wax or whatever. I've had to have that a couple times, at least twice, which is not very fun. All right, I got to think about my vision for the house. I'm kind of thinking 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Entrance, 1, 2, 3. Corner, and then up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. And then I wonder if maybe we should make it 5 in? I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh yeah, no, especially when you're a little kid. Yeah, because you don't know what the heck's going on. Like like when you're older, you're like, oh, everything freaking hurts, but you're like, I'll just fight through it. But yeah, when you're a little kid, you're like, you just don't know what's going on. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just don't like how this doesn't align with this wall. But I can probably get over that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe one more. Probably we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Well, hey, that one turned out for you. I fell down the stairs one time when I was 5, and well, I shouldn't say I fell down the stairs. I was pushed down the stairs accidentally. I won't say who was at fault, but somebody in my family was at fault. And I'm pretty sure it like threw out my back because I had to go to like, well, I didn't have to. My dad suggested I go to a chiropractor. Like this was like years later. I was like, I don't know, 14, 15. They were like, you should go to the chiropractor. So I went to the chiropractor, and like, freaking worst experiences of my life. Such a waste of time. But yeah, they were like, your whole back's pretty much like thrown out of shape. And I was like, oh, well, not much you're going to be able to do there. And then I just stopped going because I don't want to go to a chiropractor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we can, oh yeah, there we go. I got it figured out. We're good. But yeah, that happened to me when I was 5. I don't think if I had anything else. Oh, emotional. Oh, okay. I'll get into the therapy mode. Everybody used to call me a... No, that's not true. I used to, like, self-call myself a therapist when I was in school, but, like, I really did help people out. I gave good advice. Or so I was told. So I'll do my best. Alright, let's see. 5, 5, and then we kind of got to, like, clear this area out. I got a vision, and I got to make the vision right. And we'll also clear this out. Oh, we're going to need a new shovel. I think I got one more stone. Alright, let's do this. Shovel, check. Okay, we almost got the basic ground layout done. Oh, I was wondering if this is where this was going. Yep. Yep. I feel like we've all been there. let's see. You still got a couple years in high school. I would say if you have, I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. All right. I would say if you've got somebody in mind and your school does a school dance, at least ask. When I was in middle school, high school, same old deal. You got your crushes, you got whatever. Um, and I never really did anything, although I did ask on occasion, but I never really did too much, which then leads you to regret, not doing anything. But in high school, junior year, before COVID hit, we had our homecoming, and I asked somebody to homecoming. It didn't go anywhere. It didn't really do anything. But the best part is that you just ask. Oh. Do you still have, like, I'm trying to think, because I know one of my friends in high school, he was a couple years older than me, but he was, this is a little bit different, but he was actively dating somebody. They went to different schools, but he was able to go with her to her dance, or the other way around, I don't remember. But they went to like a different school dance, but like they were part of different schools, but they still went to the dance. I don't remember, but I guess it all just kind of depends on circumstances and the such. But I mean, obviously, if you don't have, now that is a predicament. I was definitely like that in school. I was the one that was like kind of very not, I didn't like to talk to people. I wasn't the quiet kid, because there's like the quiet kid where you're like suspicious of the quiet kid, but then there's like the other kind of quiet kid where they're like, there's nothing weird, you just don't like talking to people. That's kind of where I was at. And I was like that for the longest time, even up until, before starting YouTube, I was like that. But sometimes, you gotta take a risk. You gotta take a leap of faith, and sometimes you just gotta ask. You gotta go out of your comfort zone, and you gotta just ask. Yeah, and it's so tough. It's so tough in life, because like, I mean, I could tell you that I've, moved on from people, or that I've not had any regrets in life, and that kind of stuff. But like, obviously that ain't true. There's always regrets. And probably the biggest one I have is that I asked somebody to the school dance, but then it wasn't until after, like, even like years later, so more recently, that I kind of realized that maybe there was a certain other person that I should have asked, that maybe would have been better. And so then you kind of just live with that. But you also have to come to terms with the fact that, like, obviously there's not much you can do about it now. Like, like that was what, like 6 freaking years ago for me, or something like that. Like 5 or 6 years ago for me. Like, so there's nothing I can do about that now. So I feel like you can definitely feel that way, because obviously feeling is an important part of being a person. But you also do have to come to terms with the fact that, like, there's not much we can do about it now, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find the best way to word it. Man, there's no chests here. But yeah, that's kind of my advice. Yeah, it can be difficult, and to be honest, I don't even remember how I got like half of the phone numbers I ever did. I don't remember. I don't remember if I asked or if it was offered up or what. Like I don't remember. I just feel like I kind of had them for like a long time. Like my friend David, I've had his number since like the dawn of time. It feels like I don't even remember when I got it. But I'm guessing I probably asked or a situation came up or something like that. But I was definitely in the same boat. I didn't like to ask people for things. I still don't really. And so asking for people's numbers was a hard one for me as well. And I don't want to sound, I don't know how to word it right. But at some point, you got to step out of your comfort zone and just take a step. It might not mean anything. It might not go anywhere. But the point is that you at least tried, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't at least try with any, like with, it can be any number of things, but if you don't at least try, then all you'll do is just live your life with constant regret. And you're always going to have regrets. Like, that's not going to be something that ever goes away. But if you don't at least try with things, then you're going to regret that you never did. Like, example for me, you know, asking somebody to the school dance. Sure, I regret not asking the other person, but I'm happy that I at least asked someone, because I got to go. I got to experience that kind of thing. And sure, I was awkward. Sure, I was shy. Sure, it wasn't probably the best thing in the world. It was pretty weird. But, like, I at least tried. You at least take a step out there, and you take that step. And then later on, you can think about, like, man, it probably wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but I at least took that step and I tried. And it's tough for me too. Like, there's still nights that hit me, and sometimes they hit harder than other nights. But you gotta just, like, I don't know how to word it, because I'm gonna start getting to myself at this point. But yeah, you just gotta kind of do whatever I said. You just gotta take those chances, because sometimes you'll never get the chance to do them again. And if you don't take the chance the first time, then you might lose that chance forever. Well, on that somber note, happy I could, you know, offer a little bit of advice. I try. Yeah, we can get back to that, or I guess get into that, since we haven't gotten there yet. I don't know. I have thought about making, you know, there's like those YouTube videos where they like do Minecraft footage and then they kind of just talk about things. I thought about doing some of those. Those could be kind of fun. You know, they put like the Minecraft music in the background, and it's like, it's okay to, you know, live your life, or whatever those things say. You know what I'm talking about? The, like, life advice videos. Could be kind of fun. But alright, I'll switch out of therapy mode, and I'll go back to, I don't know, me, regular me. I guess I'm still me. I don't know. I had to take a second to remember. I think I generally liked your version of Phone Guy. It was definitely nice to hear from Phone Guy again, you know? But I think I generally liked it. To me, it felt a lot like the actual phone call where he kind of talks about the things. I definitely felt like yours... Ooh, that's a long way down. I definitely felt like yours was a little bit more quippy, which is kind of fun. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it. It definitely made me long for a a new FNAF game that includes Scott coming back to voice phone guy. I think that'd be the best thing in the world. It would just put such a huge smile on my face if we got like a new FNAF game and you get like the phone guy and it's like, hello, 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 and it's Scott. Oh my word, that'd be cool. But yeah, no, I liked it. Oh, that was a long way down. Alright, I need coal. So we gotta find some coal. That doesn't look safe. Put a torch there. Oh, there's some coal down here. How am I gonna get down there, though? That's the question. Without dying. I need water. And like a water bucket or something. Well, we do often write ourselves into stories. I've done that. Well, yeah, no, I think it makes sense. He definitely seems like a guy who's like been through singing hell and back, and he's like, all right, let's just get this done. So I definitely like that about him. Oh, I am not good with the water buckets. I don't think I've ever made one of those jumps. I'm just trying to find my way back to the house. It's not a house, it's a tree with the plot of land in front of it. I think it's like over here somewhere. We'll find it. I'm not lost, it's right here. I think. Maybe I am lost. Oh no, it's oh, we found water. Isn't there a river by? We'll find a house. Oh, I gotta remember. I don't remember everything. Ooh, sugarcane. I'll take that. Ooh, more flowers. I'm definitely gonna need those. But yeah, from what I remember, there was a lot of info dumped in there. You know, one thing I was kind of thinking about with my rewrite videos, I was thinking about, you know, like the voice acting and all that kind of stuff, and I was thinking about the Secret of the Mimic one that I'm gonna do at some point, and I was trying to think about who would I want to voice who. I've kind of got that worked out already, but I was like, how fun would it be to like just actually hire Andy Field to do some custom voice lines? Like, if I could do that, that'd be so cool. Like, imagine, like, the start of the video. That'd be fun. Obviously, I don't think I can do that, but I don't know. It was just a fun idea I had. But yes, back to yours. I might pull it up so I can remember. Yeah, I mean, the equipment's probably the most important part. It's kind of hard to voice act if you don't got anything to voice act with, but, you know, not all of us can. As I say that as I, you know, have a microphone that I can talk with. Oh, I was gonna do, this is random. I don't know why. I just randomly thought about this right now. Way left field, like way out in left field topic. Not anything dramatic or anything, don't worry. But I've been watching like car crash compilation videos more recently because, you know, why not? Everybody gets into that phase every so often. You just get that phase. And so I've been thinking, like, I should get a dash cam. Like, I can probably afford one. I just haven't gotten one. But since I'm driving and there's absolutely wacky drivers out there, I should probably get a dash cam. So I was going to ask if you guys think I should get a dash cam. Because I probably need one. Seeing as I have almost gotten singing Run Off the Road a couple times. Oh, true, yeah. Yeah. I mean, here it's not probably as bad, but I should probably still get one. Yeah, I don't know. I like what the car crash compilations can be kind of fun. I mean, like sometimes in a bad way. Like there's somewhere it's like really bad. But I think it's funny now that it's like now that I'm driving and I'm watching these, I'm like, man, why would they turn there? It's clearly they can't turn there. And I'm like just reacting like that now. But no, I see so many people running red lights. Like I haven't seen any like personally while driving. There's been somewhere it's close. Or like they kind of turn on a red, but I've not seen anything like an accident. But someone's coming on high to be the new manager. I heard that. I remember reading that. I don't want to get lost again. I am thinking. So is this phone call like FNAF 1 era phone call? I guess that should be the question I ask. I'm assuming it's FNAF 1, but it could also be FNAF 2. So I guess that's my counter question. FNAF 1, okay. I'm not gonna say William. I feel like it's not William. Maybe Michael. Knowing your stuff, I'm gonna say Michael. But that's just either Michael or Henry. Knowing the story you're setting up, those are my guesses. Because it's not William, I don't think. I don't think it would be William. I need coal. All right, here we're gonna do a thing. I'm gonna write down the coordinates so if I get lost, I can come back. That's the wrong thing. There we go. All right, let's go. Oh well, I was off. Like, I had the idea that maybe it would be William, but like, I was like, I don't know. I just feel like William wouldn't still be part of the Freddy's at that point. But of course, you're doing a different story, so I probably should have taken that into consideration. But I guess that makes sense. Oh. Oh, I get it. I gotcha. Yeah, I get it. I think now, maybe. No, that makes sense. No, I don't talk about those. Or do I? No, I do. I have a video coming out tomorrow for you guys, where that's going to come up as a half thing for a second. The FNAF 3 minigames. They'll get mentioned in tomorrow's video. It's going to be a fun one. Does somebody just shoot at me? No. Okay. Oh, so yeah, he's coming back. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Are you gonna go with the Dave Miller name, or are you gonna do it with a different name? I mean, I don't have anything for mine because mine's just the games, but I was just curious. Ronaldo Milton, dude, that's an insane freaking name. That name is something else. Oh, that's a hefty name right there. I like it. I think it's fun. Definitely a bit out there for William. Like, not in like a bad way, but like in a way that William would use. Like, it's a name that I feel like William would definitely, like, he'd go with like a kind of flashy name. That's kind of how I see it. Like, I see it as like a flashy name. I feel like William would definitely use that. Because he's about the, I guess in some versions he's about the theatrics. Oh, hello there. I love it when the spiders just sit there and then they don't even bother moving. Ooh, iron. Yes, give me the iron. Oh, one. What? I need a water bucket. Alright, that should be enough coal. I'll mine up some more stone. Oh, there's more coal over here, though. I need stone, because I gotta make the house. Our goal is to make the house. I'm already 40 minutes in, and we have, like, nothing of the house. I gotta catch up on this stuff. So he's kind of like a... Nobody will know, but they'll get the picture. They'll put it together. Kind of a thing. That makes sense. That's definitely a Willie Afton. Oh, that kind of reminds me. I wanted to ask you guys. I was going to maybe talk about this in a different video at some point, and I'll probably still will. But after Secret of the Mimic came out, there's the idea that our good pal William Afton was the one who actually goes around and he kills, he hits David with the car. And then he also, I heard another one where he's the one who kills Fiona in the fire at Fall Fest. I think both of those are kind of dumb, but I wanted to get you guys' opinions on those. If you've heard them. And if you haven't, you heard them now. So I'd like to get your opinion on those. Yeah, I think it's kind of dumb. But hey, that's just me. Alright, there's that. Let's get that in there. I'll grab myself a couple more torches and I'll do that. Dump this. We'll use the birchwood for sticks. And then I'll do that. Yeah, okay. Pickaxe and torches. Some more sticks, okay. It was only a brief one. That one's not a super common one. I just heard it floating around a couple times. But yeah, I heard people being like that. Especially the David one. And like the thing that people use to explain that is like, well, William Afton's killed before, so in the FNAF universe, like he's known as a killer, so it would make sense that he did that. But when you actually kind of read some of like the messages that he sends in Secret of the Mimic, he's definitely just a shady businessman and not some serial psycho killer. So to me, it doesn't make sense that he would go around killing people if like he's not doing that yet. Like, I don't know. Like, it just sort of seems weird for him to do that. Also, like, what does it gain him to do that? Like, it doesn't really gain him anything to go around killing these people. Hey, get the heck out of here, dude. Whoa. Trying to mine out some iron. Some iron. Is that something Fusion said? I'm not surprised. Fusion is just basically gone off the deep end at this point. I don't watch him nearly as much as I used to. I sort of feel like it just sort of goes in waves. Like, I probably will at some point. But, like, oh, man. I feel like he just says some crazy stuff now. But, hey, who am I to say? I say a bunch of crazy stuff all the time. I can't really say anything about him. Nothing bad, though. Just funny as ever. Who the heck? Alright, well, we're gonna die. Man, sniper skeleton there. Well, I got some coal. I got a bow. Ooh. We're leveling up. And it's a decently powerful one, too. And I got my 3 iron. Alright, nice. I'll hold on to that. Well, that's why I use keep inventory. Alright, I see. Here, I'll read your thing. Yeah, no, that makes sense. The hard part I find with Michael Afton is everybody, like, says that he's, like, the main character superhero of the franchise. But, like, he's not. Like, aside from Sister Location, can we even, like, can we name one game where it's confirmed that he's there? Like, obviously it's heavily implied that he's in Pizza Sim. FNAF 3 is kind of just assumed. But, like, there's nothing that actually confirms him as being, like, the main character. So, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Michael Afton fan just because there's like nothing about him. He's just sort of there. Maybe. At best, he's kind of just there. Oh, I'm on a whole bunch of side tangents today. You bringing up the games reminded me. There's a channel that I don't think I watch any of their videos. I don't even know if I'm subscribed, but I like answer their topic polls, like not topic polls. They put like polls up in the community tab, and they've been doing like favorite FNAF games, and they'll compare two games. So they'll do like FNAF 1 to FNAF 2, like which one's your favorite, stuff like that. And they had one the other day that was FNAF 3 versus FNAF 4, which one's the best one? Like, which one's your favorite? And I obviously put FNAF 4 because I think FNAF 4 is infinitely better than FNAF 3. And then I saw people leave comments that were like, FNAF 3 is way better. And I'm like, all right, you know, I want to hear these people out, right? I'll read the comments. Like, let's see what they're actually saying. And then the people were like, FNAF 3's gameplay is so much better than FNAF 4's gameplay. And I sat there like a singing Looney Tunes character with my jaw like down to the floor. Like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, gameplay wise, I think FNAF 3 is probably one of the more boring ones. Because, like, nothing freaking happens. Like, I like the game. I think it's kind of fun. But, like, nothing happens. If you do my strategy, which is get Springtrap stuck up in camera 10, and you're able to get him soft locked there, nothing happens in the game. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. Oh, your version of FNAF 1 has 3 endings? I haven't even thought about multiple endings for the earlier games. I mean, I've done some for, like, obviously, all the rewrites I've done so far, but I've never thought about for, like, earlier. I gotta think about that. We'll fill that in. I'm trying to go for, like, a classic Minecraft house. Like something straight out of the old days of Minecraft. That's what I'm going for. I'm feeling nostalgic for the good old days. Well, if you have your endings figured out, if you don't mind sharing them, I'd like to hear them. I just need like one piece of stone. Come here. Okay. That's fine. I can always come back. Yeah, I'm curious what the bad ending is. If it's the best one, I'm curious. Wait, so Fazbear Entertainment fires you after you die? Yeesh. They really are a bad company. Imagine that. You're getting your stinking corpse dragged out by some Fazbear employee and they just throw a stinking pink slip termination notice on top of you. You died during the job. Alright, well, you're fired. Get out of here. Just toss you out in the back alley. Out there with stinking Scrab Trap and all the rest of them. I mean, I could see them doing that, but... Alright, I'm thinking, like, maybe birchwood for the floors might look nice. I'm one of the few birchwood defenders. Everybody hates birch for some reason. I can't tell you why. Dude, you get shot by freaking Ronaldo? Heck yeah. That's definitely the best one. And he's got to say something corny too, like you run out of the building and you're like, "Oh, I made it out of there." And then you hear like the shotgun load and you're like, "What?" And you turn and he's like, "It's Ronaldo." And then he shoots you. That's definitely how it goes. That's definitely how it goes. That's how I'm picturing it. And so that makes it infinitely better. Do the sprint run, come on. And we will mark this tree as the sacred tree. All right, let's start getting this house together. You know, we're waiting on getting this house going. We've been sitting and waiting around for too long. Let's get this house going. And it's going to have a bunch of windows. You want natural light. Always good to have natural light. And then I think we did it this side. Oh, come on. He'd say that after he shoots you, and after he says whatever I said, you know, it's, or like I'm Ronaldo or whatever he said, whatever I had him say, he just says that afterwards. That's only the best ending. What's the good ending? That's the one we haven't heard yet. That's the good. What's the good ending? Or maybe that one is the good ending because Ronaldo shoots you. Like maybe that one's actually the good one. I gotta think about other endings for my Secret of the Mimic rewrite, which I'm already thinking about ideas for, since that's probably gonna be the next video, unless people pick something else. But oh, okay, that makes sense. So he shoots you and then he cleans. Oh, so he hides the body. Interesting. That is not nearly enough birchwood. We're gonna need a heck of a lot more. Oh, so basically the canon ending, or not the canon ending, the good ending is just like the, what is it, Pi Animations or whatever, the 5 a.m. at Freddy's videos. He be the night guard, those kind of things. That makes sense. Which we totally have to see that in the FNAF 2 movie. If we don't, I'm gonna throw a fit. I like how it wasn't at all what you were thinking. and then I just randomly thought about it. I mean, it kind of is similar in a way. But then again, that's just how FNAF works technically. 6 a.m. the animatronics shut down. I feel like, you know, I was kind of thinking about this, like, as we get to less and less games for me to rewrite, like, how much do I actually want to do for these? I don't know if I'm ever going to do a FNAF 1 rewrite, just because, like, I like the game so much. And, like, I don't know what I would change. Like, what would I change in a FNAF 1 rewrite? Like, I don't have any grievances with the first game, so I got nothing to change. Oh, so it's sort of like, kind of like the FNAF movie. I mean, maybe not inspiration-wise, but like, where he has the night guards go to, or he like hires night guards to work there, and then the animatronics kill them. Kind of a similar, yeah, okay. I did like that aspect of the movie. I thought that was cool. Let's see. I probably only need like a portion of this because we don't have a lot. We'll do 3. That's probably good enough. We should probably set up a farm. I don't have a water bucket yet though, so I can't. We need more wood. Although I could probably start setting up some torches. We'll set up a couple on either end. Yeah, I always got the impression that that's kind of what he was trying to do in FNAF 2. because there's the phone guy's phone call where he's like, you know, there was like a suit in the back, a yellow one, and he was messing with the robots, and now they're not acting right. I always got the impression that like that's what he was kind of doing there. So I definitely think that kind of works for William. I always pictured him trying to figure out how they worked. So I like that. Also, a little bit of another, you reminded, the follow me is reminding me of this. I hinted at it. So in tomorrow's video, may or may not be talking about a few different theories that I've covered on the channel. And let's just say a certain molten MCI might be covered in the video, and how that doesn't make any sense. So that's going to be a little bit of information there. Yeah, that makes sense for William's character. Just some psychopath, pretty much. Some psycho singing nut job. Okay, there we go. That's done. I gotta grab some more birchwood. And we need sand at some point so I can get some glass. Let's actually start working on that. Let's grab some sand, get glass. And we can start smelting it. Man, I need to... Maybe I'll pull up, like, the singing Spotify. I'd pull up Spotify, but I don't really want to. Maybe we'll just look up, like, Minecraft background music, because it's, like, singing quiet. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're pulling out... We're gonna go listen to some Minecraft music. Minecraft soundtrack. Give me some Minecraft full soundtrack. Let's go. And this is from 10 years ago, so this is going to be the good stuff. If it wants to load. We'll put it at like half, see how that sounds. Let's see. Yeah, I think I remember you briefly saying something about his backstory. I feel like I remember there being something about it. I probably should have thought about the sand thing. Oh well. I feel like I remember it was something similar to a Shadow over Freddy's, or like there were some similar elements there. In a good way, I gotta turn the music up, it's so quiet. Which I like Shadow over Freddy's. It's a good game. If you don't know what game I'm talking about, you definitely have to check it out. I made a video on it like a year ago. But it was a super fun game. Well, yeah, obviously it'd be different. Can you guys hear the music? I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can. Alright, now it's getting a little bit louder. Oh, I should probably turn the music off in here then. Oh, Minecraft music. Some of the best soundtracks out there. Best sound, just some of the best music. I was trying to think. I have a Spotify playlist that's like my top 30 favorite songs of all time. There's no Minecraft songs on there because I don't really use soundtrack music for that. But if I was including soundtrack music, this would definitely be up there. Maybe not this specific song, but I just gotta get enough to get the floor done. Perfect. Let's grab that. We can smelt the sand for glass. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I need a shovel. Hang on. I got stone. Shovel. Okay. Well, let's do this. Well, I just all went quiet for a second. Do I have anything else I can talk about? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, oh, it's an arrow. You want it louder? I've already got it kind of loud. Here, I'll just turn the OBS up. I turn the OBS up. Wait, if I just turn it up for you guys, I'm gonna turn this down slightly because it's a little loud for me. That's perfect for me. And then I'll just turn them. Well, I'll still fiddle with this here. I'll bump this down to like, I don't know, 70. Should be fine. Maybe. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn everything down. I might turn this down a little bit. Like 25, maybe. Oh. What? I don't really know what to talk about, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kinda out of things to talk about. Why is there a sheep in here? This is not your home, buddy. Alright, well, back to it, I guess. Another spoiler for your FNAF 2 endings. Well, I don't see anything in here. I don't see a message. I'm looking back. You sent the arrow, and then right before the arrow is the yeah, similar but different. And then before that is Baldwin Burr's yay, and then before that is the backstory one. I don't... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll hear about it. Man, I went through the shovel already. While you're typing up that, a little bit of another sneak peek spoiler for the next discussion video, which is our one where I'm talking about all the books. There may or may not be another in-person actual IRL section where I go through the book. May or may not be that. Where half the video is probably just going to be a book review of the character encyclopedia. Hi, welcome to the chat. We're just talking about whatever. Mostly Five Nights at Freddy's, but you know, whatever. Right, I'm turning the music down a little bit more. How's it going? I'm just digging up a floor so I can put the flooring in. Man, another freaking sheep. Get the heck out of here. This isn't your house. It is an interesting ending. I'll hear the rest of them. I want to hear the rest of them, and then I'll share my thoughts. I want to get the full picture. Get all the cards in the deck first. Man, I'm using a lot of shovels. I'm gonna run out of freaking materials. Alright, let's grab up that. I want to smelt the iron. So I can get the bucket. So that I can start making my farm. Because I want to make a farm. Yeah, I gotta do that yet. Ooh, play of 87. I'm sure Markiplier will love that one. And then I'm assuming there's a good ending. I'm just gonna assume. I feel like the good ending is you just kind of making it out of the place, I'm guessing. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what that one would be. I like the canon and the good ending. The bad ending, I think, works, but to me it seems more like a death cutscene out of like a really well-made fan game than like an ending to the game. And that's not supposed to be like, that's not an insult or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, like the other two, there's some worth, there's some like character stuff there, and like you get some you know, stuff. But ideas for a new one, I knew you were gonna ask that. That's kind of the hard part with the first two games. Like, I don't really know what else you would do. Because, like, FNAF 3 has its technically 3 endings. Where you have the... Is that all the birchwood I have? Oh, I thought I had more. Oh, you got it? Alright, I'll hear it. Yeah, this is kind of the hard part, though, with the first ones, is it's like... I don't know. I don't really know what else you'd do. It's probably fine. Oh, let's see. Where do I want... Probably torches along the corners. That would make sense. And then some torches here. And then probably torches along these 2 posts. And then that's probably good enough. Probably. We need more of that, and then I need to make panes. That's not going to be enough, but it'll have to do. Yeah, that one works a little bit better, yeah. Yeah, because the shadows are used, so I think that one works a little bit better. And then the missing poster, yeah. Yeah, I like that one a little bit better. I think it works. I do have a couple ideas for a potential FNAF 2 rewrite. I'm not going to share them here because that'd be spoilers. But, you know, I got a couple ideas. Yeah, I kind of gathered. Oh, I'm not going to have enough glass for this. I still gotta do all of those. Ugh. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we just need to get 16, smelt that, call it a day. I don't know yet. I haven't thought that. I don't know what happened there. I haven't thought that far ahead. Mostly because I'm just assuming that's not going to be the next one chosen. So I haven't thought about every detail. But no, Balloon Boy will probably just be the same. He'll probably be just as annoying as ever, but he'll be the same. Oh, 33. No, you need a perfect half stack. But no, I don't think I'll change Balloon Boy in any way. All I'll say is there's some larger changes to how the puppet works. And that's really about all I have so far. I haven't gotten any further than that. No, I'm not going to. You made Bonnie swear. So, Balloon Boy is just gonna stay Balloon Boy. And besides, I'm not the only one who says that. Everybody says that. At least he's not my least favorite FNAF character. Like, give me some credit there. He's better than other characters. Speaking of Balloon Boy, I don't remember his page in the character encyclopedia. I'll have to look at that. He gets a page. I don't remember what's on it though. Oh, the book. I think the book calls him the most annoying character. So you can get on the encyclopedia for that too. I remember there being about something in there. I'll have to look it up to be sure. But I swear the book says something mean about him too. So get mad at the book. In that book, spoilers for the video, I guess. That book is an absolute nightmare. And like not in a cool way. Not a scary nightmare. It's terrible. If anybody uses the character encyclopedia as like evidence, like you might need to stink and go to get arrested and go to jail. Like it's that bad. Oh, I got the water for the farm, but I need to finish the house first, which means a lot more wood to go. Well, I know what I'm doing now. Hang on, I need to get another axe, which means more sticks. Alright, let's do this. Sticks and stones. Let's cut down some trees. I like that. I think I keep the music box mechanic. I don't mind the music box mechanic. A lot of people hate it. I think it works. I think the issue comes in the fact that like every FNAF game after, like fan game after that one came out uses it. So it got overused. I don't hate the music box mechanic. The character encyclopedia? Are you defending the character encyclopedia? Oh boy. I gotta tell you, I do a whole review of that. Just wait 1 week and you'll see how bad it is. It's embarrassingly bad. I'm not gonna sue you. I can't do that. Here, if you wanna defend this so bad, who wrote the book? Who wrote the character encyclopedia? I'll let you know who actually wrote it if you can't figure it out. But if you can figure out who wrote the encyclopedia, then you'll be fine. And hi, welcome to chat. We're just kind of talking about whatever. Mostly Five Nights at Freddy's, because that's what I do. But sometimes, I don't know, I just ramble about nonsense. Here, I'll spoil it. I'll spoil it for you guys. Oh, actually, I didn't know you were new. So welcome. Is there anything you want to talk about? Like, how's your day going? That's my question for you. Also, I'm like extremely tired, so that's why I'm talking a little weird. But, I'll spoil who wrote the character encyclopedia. I'll give you a little hint. I don't know. I don't know who wrote it. It doesn't say. Well, that's good to hear. I had a pretty, like, slow, kind of a boring day, so that's why I'm a little tired. Well, here's the issue. I show it in the video. It doesn't tell you who wrote it. When you look at the book, the spine of the book says Cawthon. But I 100% guarantee that Scott Cawthon did not write that book. When you look everywhere else, you can't find it. So unless you can Google it, and you can find it on Google, I don't know who wrote the book. That's the issue. That's the issue I'm running into. Alright, let's see if I can manage this. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's coming along. I'm trying to go for like a classic Minecraft house. It's not anything too fancy. Just a basic Minecraft house. I think it's looking good. And we got the classic Minecraft music. That's probably kind of quiet for you guys, but... Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, no, I did that right. Wait, refresh me. I don't remember what I said. How is what relevant? Who didn't write it? What? I'm trying to remember what I said. What did I say specifically? I have like the memory of like a dead goldfish. And even then a dead goldfish can probably... I try to be sometimes. I try to be funny sometimes. Doesn't always work though. Some days are better than others. But I'm glad you find me funny. It's relevant because who the heck wrote the book? I wanna know who wrote the book. That's important information. I should know who wrote the book. But I don't know because it's not there. Like if I'm trying to do a... Because I want to know who put down this information. And you'll see why when the video comes out. I want to know who wrote some of these things. It's really bad. Or who edited the book? What is Minecraft like? That's like an abstract question. I don't even know where to start on that. It's fun? I guess, man, you gave me a tough question. I guess if I'm gonna ask specifically, what kind of like thing are you looking for in terms of that question? Like, what is Minecraft like? Is it? I guess maybe a little bit more of a specific question would be helpful. Because it's a fun game where you can kind of build whatever the heck you want, and I guess the more you play it, the better you are at it. But that's kind of any game. So I don't really know how to word it, but I find it fun. It's enjoyable. I never get angry at the game. Some people do. Some people like rage quit and they are like, I hate Minecraft, and then they get all angry. I don't do that because I don't take Minecraft that seriously. But outside of that, it's fun. I enjoy it, and it's very nostalgic for me. I've been playing Minecraft since like 2014, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. That should do it for that. Is there anything I missed? Nope. Should be good. Yeah, it's just fun. I just have a fun time playing the game, I guess, at the end of the day. Oh, buddy, do you have the book? Do you own the character encyclopedia? Just like an actual genuine question. I just want to know, because I went out of my way to buy the hard copy of it. So I've read through the entire thing. It's not great, and I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't give you as much information as people like to say it does. Well, do you know that William Afton, the main character of the games, or the main like villain of the games, gets a whopping 2 pages, and half of those are just, and half the 2 pages are just filled with pictures. And he gets 2 paragraphs about how he shows up in a couple of the games. There's an entire paragraph on William Afton's page. This is all spoilers for you guys. An entire page or paragraph on William Afton's page, which is just his excerpt from Sister Location, where he talks. And that's all it tells you. It says, William Afton speaks in Sister Location. And then it has his dialogue. And, like, that's it. Well, I've been doing this for a while, so I know a little bit about what I'm doing on this game. Sometimes. And then other times I just die to a random stray skeleton. But, you know, over the years I've gotten better at building. It takes some time. I need more wood. Time to go deforest more of the land. I could just spoil it for you guys. It doesn't really matter. I won't spoil everything that I talk about in the book, but like, or in the video for the book, but I'll leave some of the more fun surprises for the video. A presidential debate about the book? It might. Well, you'll get to see an in-person, full-on review. You'll get to actually see the book in person. I'll use it'll be kind of a shaky, not a shaky. It'll be kind of a just laptop camera because I don't have a face cam. But you'll get to see the book and you'll get to actually see what's in it. And you won't just get to see the lies that people tell you about the book. I play on a PC, yeah. I have a laptop, and then I have just a regular, like, gaming tower computer, so that's what I play on. I've never really been a console guy. I'm assuming that's the question you were asking. Although I will say I have played Minecraft on the Xbox before, so I have some childhood memories of those. I think that might have actually been the first Minecraft I owned, and then I got it on the computer, I think. But don't quote me on that. But yeah, I did enjoy the old school Xbox Minecraft. That was fun back in the day. And I love the little like preset worlds that you could play on. The Christmas one was always the best. Man, I miss those days. Back in the good old days when things weren't really that important and you just got to go home and play Minecraft. I guess I still kind of do that, but you know, it's a different time. It's a different time. Because now instead it's like I gotta wake up and work. Nice thing is though I get weekends off, so that's nice. I ain't gotta work on weekends. Alright, that's done, which will be where the ceiling goes. Now we have to figure out how I want to frame the rest of the house. I have an idea. I think I know what I'm going to do. Maybe? Actually, yeah, I think I do know what I'm going to do. We'll go over to this side. So this is going to go... I got plenty of food. I probably should start a farm. That did not work. I got a couple apples. Could probably smelt some of this off. I never usually think about food too much, and oh yeah, sorry. I saw it and then I didn't respond. I own the cookbook too. David gave it to me as a gift. We made a whole cooking video for 1,000 subs. It's a fun book. Oh wow, I got 32. All right, yeah, let's do this. We'll set up the farm. I feel like probably at the back of the house. I feel like that's probably a good spot for a farm, right at the back. So like right here. This will be the perfect spot, right off to the side here. Yeah, I'll hear your FNAF 3 endings. And then maybe I'll rant more about the book. But yeah, I'll hear about your FNAF 3 endings. Alright, let's see. How do I want to do this? I'm thinking we'll keep a little bit of land there. So we'll have this come down. And then over 2, and then maybe over another 2. And we'll make a little farm like this. I know this is, I guess this is, I think this is the most efficient way. I think that's what people figured out. But like, don't quote me on that. But I think people said that doing it like that is more efficient for like game code or something. I don't know. I'm not a game coder. I just go based off what people tell me. Alright, let's see. The shaders make it a little bit hard to figure out where the water stops and where it ends, but I think I can figure it out. And then over here. There. Boom, done. Alright, cool. And then refill the water bucket. Alright, let's start getting some of these planted. Alright, bad ending. I think that looks kind of nice. But bad ending and the place burns down with you in it. Alright, so kind of like just almost similar to the actual ending with the burn trap. Not burn trap, spring trap. There's so many traps. The spring trap when he's still alive. Kind of similar to that, I guess. Except you actually die. Yeah, we've almost got the farm set up here, so. Let's see, how many more do I need? Because I want to fill it. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, let's set up some torches. Just around here. Just to make it look a little bit more professional. Look at that. Alright, cool. Now we can get back to building the house. I need... Oh, I've used it all. I gotta figure out... I think I'm gonna have it just kind of staircase up to the top. So I can probably just turn all of these into planks and then turn most of these into stairs with a couple slabs. Alright, so that's like the most like the original ending. Alright, well, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Oh, I could have planted some potatoes too. Or sugarcane. Oh, we'll do some sugarcane. It's always good to have some of that. You never need it like early game, but then you sorely miss it later game. We'll do it on both sides. Alright, let's start getting the roof going. I think it's gonna overhang by a block. How do I want to do this? I need a lot more. We're gonna get a lot more wood. I need a lot more. Let's do this. Grab some more of these. Let's just get busy. I'm gonna chop down this one because this is a super big tree. Could also go for some more iron, but you know, that's fine. Irons would be helpful, but we're not there yet. Alright, give me that. Give me that. Oh, come on. There we go. I only got 12 pieces of wood out of that. That's kind of cheap. Alright, good ending. So the souls are set free, and then Springtrap potentially also dies. I take it because he's stuck in the building. Mm-hmm. Oh, it happens after. Okay. I had another side tangent. I'm just thinking about this, chopping down all these trees. I had one Minecraft world from like years ago where I was in a swamp and I just basically tore down every tree that was in the swamp. There was not a single tree in sight. I'm like the reverse Lorax. I'm like the Onceler. Just chop down all the trees. Oh yeah? It can be fun. You know, I never really knew what I wanted to do when I was younger. I still don't really know what I want to do with my life, but gaming is fun. No, it wasn't Shrek Swamp. Though if it was, he probably would have tried to kick me out. Not much he could have done against me, though. I would have just tore the rest of the swamp down anyway. Oh, did you hear that they also delayed Shrek 5? Like they did with every other movie that was supposed to come out next year? I mean, I'm not really that surprised. But FNAF 4 ending, Mike wakes up, then gets a voicemail from William. Oh, interesting. I thought it was funny. There was a, I saw like a, I don't know if it was like a Instagram reel or a video, I don't remember. But it was talking about like the new animated movies that are going to come out in 2027, and it's like it's going to be a big year. And then they showed Beyond the Spider-Verse on there, and like everybody in the comments and stuff was like, yeah, that movie's just not coming out. And I was like, yeah, I feel like that movie's just not going to come out like ever. Like it was supposed to come out in 2024, and then they delayed it, and then they delayed it, and then they delayed it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Beyond the Spider-Verse just never comes out. It's just the movie that never exists. What's my favorite movie? Star Wars Episode 3. Revenge of the Sith. It's my favorite movie. Of all time. I think it's the best Star Wars movie, and I think it's just the best movie in general. No, that's the funny thing though. I saw the stuff that were like, the movie's gonna come out, or the movie's never gonna come out. It's gonna come out after GTA 6. Like that's what people were saying. Like it's just gonna become the new GTA 6. It's the thing that never comes out. Revenge of the Sith? No, it's a movie. That's Star Wars Episode 3. The movies are just called episodes. It's the sixth movie, but the sixth one made, but the third chronological. It's weird, but no, it's a movie. The Clone Wars is a show, and then like so is like 90% of what Star Wars is these days. But if we had to talk about favorite TV shows, all right, here, yeah, I'll read your bad ending. I see that. Mike wakes up in a golden field. Oh. How is that the good ending? That sounds like a bad... Oh, wait, no, that's the wait. Oh, I get it. Okay, see, nope, I got it. I gotcha. See, I read a happy ending as in, like, you just put both endings in here, and then the happy ending was the good... I misread it. That's on me. That's my bad. But no, it could be a worse ending, to be honest. Favorite color? Ooh. I like blue. Blue's the best color. Green's also good, though. I'd say, like, top 3 are blue, green, and red. Did I do just one block over there? How did I do this? Oh, I did it like that. Oh. Alright, I gotta tear this up. Alright, and then we can come back over here. 1, 2, and then boom. And like that. And then I'll skip this corner. Oh wait, how did I do the corner before? Oh wait, no, yeah, no, I did it right. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. And then I'll just go along this way. Red used to be my favorite, and then I switched it to blue like a long time ago. Blue's just got a nice cool color. Like it's just such a nice cool. So the corner. But he crashes. How is that a good ending? He crashes. That doesn't sound like a good ending. Now we gotta make more stairs. And then I gotta make some slabs. And I can probably just turn... I'm gonna save like maybe like 20 of these. Most of the rest of this I can probably just turn into stairs. Alright, good enough. I guess that's true. I don't know if I'll do alternate endings for my FNAF 4. I probably won't. Alright, well now that that's done, let's get the slabs in here. And then for the corners, it's gonna look amazing. So just the regular ending from base game sister location. Crap, I didn't want to do that. Oh, there we go. I just need to make more of those. Except I think I'm out of... Oh no, I still got that. I wanted to save that though, but I don't need to. I will save that though, so we can do that. And then... grab that. And then slab. Okay. A house color. I don't know. I think I'd probably just go with like the standard. If you're talking about like an actual house, I would go with just, I don't know, whatever a regular house color is. Like just the regular whites or tans or grays or whatever a regular house is. I guess that's my answer to that. Unless you're talking about I don't know, random, like if I was going to build a more fun house in Minecraft or something. I don't know. I like just more natural. I'm a more natural kind of guy. Alright, we can start on the next layer. Which is going to take us up another step. That's going to take a hot second to build. It's already 8:40. Dang. We're going to be calling it a day soon. It's already getting late. Alright, and then I think... How did that line up over here, or am I crazy? No, I'm going crazy. Okay. And then... there. I like the those endings. I think those are probably the best ones so far. Not that the other ones have been bad, but you know what I mean. I think they just work really nice for sister location. Yeah, I'll do, I'll show it off in a second. I don't think I've ever talked about my character here. I don't think I've ever talked about my guy, my spaceman. He's a pretty fun guy. I've, I guess a little history on the spaceman skin here. I used to have one, like back when I was a kid, like young kid starting out on Minecraft. I would swap through whichever ones I'd find on like the Minecraft skin site or whatever. And then eventually me and my brother had our own little like world where we would, it was like our own little alternate Earth kind of a thing. And so in that we were going to space, so we needed spacesuits. So back in the day we made a bunch of like, we made some spacesuit skins. And then I couldn't change it. So I changed into the spacesuit skin, and then for some reason the account wouldn't let me change back. So I was stuck with it. And then after like a long time, we were able to fix it, and I could change to whatever skin I wanted to. But I liked the spaceman skin so much that I kept it, and then I updated it over the years to what it is now. So it's like the new updated one that I made like a few years back. There was a little bit of a history on the skin there. This is gonna take forever. Maybe I'll try to start moving some of the stuff into the house. I don't think we're gonna finish this today in the stream, but I'll try to get close. Pizza Sim, bad ending. Henry doesn't give a speech since you didn't find all the animatronics and Scrap Baby kills you. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that was a much like dulled down version of it, but didn't need to be any more elaborate than that. It's sort of like the name Ride Your Bro 3. Like, I used to have that back when I was like a really young kid, and I would just use that for like a bunch of random stuff, and then eventually it just stuck, and I just have been using it for like everything. Because at some point you get to, you're like, I just can't change it, you know? Like, I've been using it for so long, you can't just change it. Like, just become part of who you are. Alright, then we gotta put the slabs around the corner. It's coming along, kinda. Alright, grab me that. Yeah, I kind of figured, because I thought you had it that like Henry recorded the speech and then Mike was supposed to play it. So I kind of just put that together. Or as you always love when I say it, I put those pieces together. I guess that could be another spoiler for Secret of the Mimicry, right? There may or may not be some more references to those songs that may or may not pop up in the video. Well, if you're tired, then you gotta go to bed. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's almost 9 o'clock for me. It's like 8:45. I don't know if I'll probably do that. I'll probably be like, "Hello, my name is Edwin," and then we'll get into the main thing. I think that'd be fun. Also, I'll be voicing Edwin in the videos. And you gotta get sleep. Sleep's important. I never get enough sleep. Trust me, when you get older, you're gonna wish that you had slept more. Sleep is like the most important thing. You think that you don't want to, and then you end up getting just so tired because you never get any sleep. So you want to get some sleep. It's important. But yeah, no, I'm definitely doing that with that one. That'll be fun. And I'm voicing him, so I get to do whatever the heck I want. It's my video, it's my voice. And there may or may not potentially be some voice cameos from some certain other main FNAF characters. Nudge, nudge, a wink, wink. So that'll be fun. But obviously, first and foremost is the problem with FNAF Books video, which is basically like already like half fully done, because I already recorded and did a whole bunch of stuff with it already. But the main part is the book review, so that's already done and done. Oh wow, that's a perfect amount of stacks. Oh, well, if it's 6:45. I don't know what time your bedtime is, but sleep's still important. And if you're tired, like, when you get older, you'll learn that if you're tired, you just go to bed. Like, you don't force yourself to stay awake. You just, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. But I'll be done soon anyway. I'm going to, like, I guess for you, I'm going till 7. For me, it'll be 9. But the floor is done. Look at that. We're going for like an open concept here. It's raining. Ooh. I love rain. Canon ending. Mike gives a speech and the fire happens. Cue gravestone. All right, so pretty much like, oh, gravestones with the Aftons. Oh, so pretty close to what we get in the main game. Kind of. Or is the gravestone one? How does the gravestone one happen in the main game? I don't remember. I know it happens. I just don't remember how. But it happens. Oh, good ending. Mike goes home. Since he didn't find all of them. Oh, it's a mystery ending. $11.50, dang. That's like later than when I go to bed. Some weekends I stay up a little bit later. I go to bed at like, work nights I go to bed at like 11 at the latest because I get tired. And even then I should probably go to bed earlier. I don't get enough sleep. I have to get up at 6 in the morning. Yeah, it's not fun. But hey, enjoy it while you can. Someday you're gonna be working and then you'll miss the times that you got to be able to just sleep. Ooh, I do have enough to put the stairs here. And there. Look at that. Oh, I honestly forget that Ultimate Custom Night's a game. I forget it exists. People bring up UCN and I'm like, oh, that game. Yep. Now I remember. Like, it was to the point where I actually forgot to put it on my initial FNAF game tier list from, like, a while back. And then I made the newer one, and I put it on there. But I had forgotten to put it on the first one, because I forgot it existed. I feel like UCN's kind of just, like, the oddball out game. Alright. Well, that might come from the fact that you're tired. I get a little wacky when I'm tired. Probably tell from just watching this. Is it nighttime? Can I sleep? Alright, cool. I'll move everything into the house. We can move everything into the house. Alright, let's pack it up, boys. We're moving into the house. Well, I'll finish up the stream soon. And then you can get some sleep. But we have to make our little shrine to the tree. I can make some slabs. Let's do that. Slabs. Grab up this. I can make a couple of torches. And we'll put them around here. Grab the ones off of the tree. There we go. There's our little shrine to the tree. Our tree that we slept under. Let's grab up some of the chests here. And then maybe I'll make another one. Oh, I didn't realize you put all of them on there. Golden Freddy twitching, golden... Oh, it's just the same thing. I like it. I like the endings. I think it works. It's just basically the actual endings. But like, I don't know, a little bit more fun. I should probably put some torches over here, but who cares? Alright, where do we want to set things up? I'm feeling like this side should be where the bed goes. And then maybe like over here can be where we put some of this stuff for now. And then we'll probably have an attic where we'll put storage. Alright, so blocks are going to go in here. And then we'll separate food and we'll separate other stuff. I'll stick to my point. If you're tired, you gotta go to bed. But no, I'll be done here in a minute. I didn't grab everything. Hang on. Let's grab blocks first. Hang on, that's a block. Pumpkins won't go in there. We'll leave off on the hay, too. Alright, cool. Also, I don't think I'll be doing a UCN rewrite, because what the heck am I gonna do for that? There's like nothing in that game. Alright, that's separated out. Alright, I'll stop saying anything. Alright, I'll just transfer the rest of this stuff out of here. Hoping I have space for everything. I won't. Alright, so let's start with the plants then. Plants always go in their own chests. Because that's just how the cookie crumbles. And then do that, and then we'll do saplings. And we'll kind of just do other random stuff. Did I put the pumpkins? Where did I put the pumpkins? Did I not grab them? Must have missed them. Oh, I did miss them. Oh, that's on me. Oh, I can grab the chest here. You want me to burn the planet down? I'll chop down the trees, but I won't light it on fire. That's a waste of resources. Then everything else can go in this chest. Mob drops, resources, tools, other miscellaneous items. Oh, we didn't put the potatoes in the plants. There we go. Yeah, I guess they can go down here. Put apples in here as food. Oh, and books. Books can go there too. Perfect. Perfect separation. The need bill. Oh my word. I'm sure somebody's done that in Minecraft. Well, joke's on you. You can't get here. And I'm never going to chop this thing down. It's going to stay here forever. And then what's going to happen is it's going to stay here. And then all the other trees are going to get taken down. And then the Lorax is going to fly off. And then years later, I'm going to plant another tree. And he's going to come back. And he's going to nod his head and be like, hey, I'm good. And then I'll be like, I did. And then he'll leave. If you miraculously find a way to get into this Minecraft world, which is not a server, and chop down that tree, I don't know, I'll do something. I don't know. Bit of a lackluster response, but I don't know. Alright, let's grab a little bit more wood. We got like a couple minutes yet. Nice. Oh, well, this one will be. I'll put up a force field. And he won't be able to get to it. Oh, I want to ask, for your UCN rewrite, would you change the jump scare images to be better? Would you make better jump scare images? Is that part of your part of the rewrite? That would be part of mine if I ever did that, but I'm not going to. Because I play Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what the channel's like kind of about. I mean, the channel's about like a lot of different things. It's about having fun. That's a key one. But the main thing is Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it's fun. I like it. I like playing it. It's enjoyable. Though I've definitely toned down the amount that I play. I definitely just talk about it more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But the live streams is where the fun happens, because that's where we play stuff like this. We just play random games, more fun games. Did I right-click this? There we go. Respawn point. We need more stairs so that I can finish off that. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, let's just make a bunch of them. Who cares? I need them for the roof anyway. I think what I would do if I rewrote UCN and I made my own jump scares, I'd have all of them be new jump scares, and then I'd just have one be like a really bad, just static PNG, just for the fun of it. So it's like you get jump scared by, like, I don't know, like Nightmare Bonnie, and it's just a still image. Just for the laughs. You're like, oh, these jump scares are so amazing. They're the best in the series. And then there's just like one random, like, I don't know, like Helpy. Just has some random static picture. And it's like, oh, there's just one guy that doesn't have a good thing. I do live streams every Saturday at the same time. So it'll be like a week till the next live stream. And I don't know what I'm playing. So if you have any suggestions, I take suggestions. I got a couple ideas. I might put them up in a poll. But I don't know. We'll see. I need more slabs. I think it's time for me to make a portable crafting table. So I can just make a couple slabs here and don't have to go back down. Bendy? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play that. I know you want me to. I don't know. Yeah, I used to do a lot of streaming Five Nights at Freddy's. I did Security Breach a couple weeks ago. But I like to do more stuff like this where I can talk to you guys. I find when I'm playing like games where I really have to focus and I'm like super intense, like I'm focusing on the game, I find I can't really talk to you guys all that well. Like I'm focusing, so I can't talk. So I like to play games that are more like I can talk to you guys. I'm sure it's good. It's one of those things, I watch people play the first Bendy game, and I'm like, this looks kind of fun. And then that was about it. I never did anything outside of that. I was just like, this looks like it could be fun. But, like, I don't know. I don't mind watching people play it, but, like, I just don't think I can play it. I did that wrong. Hang on. We're going to have it cut in here. And then this is going to be slabs. And then that way it'll be a box all the way up. Oh, come on. It was nice to have you on here too. We had some good talks. And why won't I play Bendy? Like I said, there's just some games out there that I have like just zero interest in playing. Like, I'm sure they're great games. I'm sure I'd have a singing blast of a time playing them. I just have less than zero interest in playing them. I'm trying to think of other games that are like that. I don't really know. Undertale. That's one I can think of. Undertale seems like it's a really fun game. I've never played it, and I don't think I ever will. Alright, I'll definitely check that out. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day here. We got a bit done. It's nice to just kind of refresh. You know, start something new. I still have the other one, the other world. Maybe I can show that off to you guys. I finished up the base on that. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys that one real quick. I still got time. As Mr. Incredible would say. I watched The Incredibles the other day. That's why I mentioned that. I gotta find it though. I went through a whole bunch of my old worlds the other day. Is it this one? I gotta remember which one it is. I went through a whole bunch of them. I think it's probably up here. You guys get to see all of my Minecraft worlds. I got a bunch. No, I don't think it's that. No. Oh, here we go. It's this one. Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, like I said, it's still got a few minutes here. Oh, I was like, why the heck is it so dark? But I finally moved everything over. The base is done. My little weird egg-looking thing is done. I don't remember how much I showed off to you guys last time. I did a couple changes, I think, since then. So we'll start at the bottom. I changed up the bottom. This used to be a farm. It's not done yet. But I turned it into a map room. So you get the map is down here now. We have the whole chest set up here. All the chests are placed. They just need to get filled yet. But all the items are over. I also got rid of the railings so I can actually like move around here now. But we have the center water column so we can just go up and down. This section got filled out. We have our new nether portal. We moved the enchantment room over here. And there's like a little like hidden space back here. There's nothing back there. We moved the auto farmer over, which you kind of have to like walk behind to get back here. Takes a little bit of time, but it's fine. And then we have the potion area here. And then if we go up, we have just our regular like landing platform. And then if you fly up here, I actually put an aquarium in here. So while you're underwater, you get to look through glass to see more underwater, which is super fun. And then we have the top, which is where the house is. We got the cats. All the cats are moved over. They're all named. We moved the clock over. The dragon egg. The armor stand. Oh, you won't be here next Saturday? That's a bit of a bummer. But I'll be here every Saturday, so if you miss one, I'll still be here. But yeah, we moved everything over, and then the house is all empty. It's been a hot minute since I've been on this one. Oh, I even took the door off. So yeah, it's all empty in here. You can't really get down here. It's kind of just blocked off. But here's the whole underground area. It's all empty. Everything's gone. The farm is still here. But everything's been vacated. I tore down the portal. Everything's been vacated. I might make it look like super abandoned. Like remove all the lights and make it look overgrown just for the fun of it. But we'll see. But yeah, that's it. We'll end the stream off here. I'd say it was a bit of fun. It was a bit more of a laid back, chill, kind of just a chill stream. But I can stop the Minecraft music. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you had a bit of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video where I'll be talking about some of my old theories and we'll kind of just talk about that. So I hope you're excited for that one. And thanks again for joining. We had some good talks, and I'll see you around in that video, and then the gaming video, and then all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll check out that post when it's up, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.